Does the Quran say that Jesus died or not? Peace. So today I'm going to be just sticking to what the Quran says and telling you guys if Jesus did die or not. There's three verses we could go through. The first verse that I will go through is chapter 3, verse 55. So this is how it reads to most readers. So chapter 3, verse 55 is going to sound like this to most people. When Allah said, O Jesus, indeed I will take you and raise you to myself and purify you from those who disbelieve and make those who followed you superior to those who disbelieved until the day of resurrection. Then to me is your return, and I will judge between you concerning that in which you used to differ. The point of contention is when 355 says, I will take you. The point of contention is what this actually is in the Arabic, and if the Arabic parallels this throughout the Quran, and can it mean this in the Quran in Arabic. Throughout the Quran, whenever it mentions mutawaffika or tawaffa, it always talks about the death of someone, right? Or the taking of the soul of a person. However, and I will show you this over here, I'll give you three examples over here, and then I'll talk about another verse that people use to refute the idea that it only means the taking of the soul. So these are three verses that use the word tawaffa to mean death, and most translations agree with it meaning death in this situation. So when it says, cause me to die as a Muslim, and among you is he who is taken in death, and then those whom the angels take in death. Take over here, the Arabic is tawaffa, right? So in the translations that you read, it actually says taken death. So if that's the case, and tawaffa means to cause to die, why does 355 in most translations read as take in full? Why doesn't it say death? The answer has a complex history. I might make another video about this on Jesus' second coming. But all you need to know in this video is that 355 in most translations say that it talks about Jesus not dying, and it says to take in full, meaning to take him his body, right? And the reason it's translated as that, one of the reasons is because it conflicts with the second coming idea. If you say it is caused to die, right? If you say it's caused to die, then it conflicts with the second coming narrative, according to Sunnis and Shias. Of course, not all Shias agree that Jesus is coming back. There are some Shias. Okay, so we have chapter 39, verse 42, where it says, Allah takes the souls at the time of their death, and those that do not die, He takes during their sleep. Then He keeps those for which He has decreed death, and releases the others for a specified term. Indeed, in that are signs for people who give thought, right? So over here, it uses the word tawaffa, which means to take the soul, right? Allah takes the soul at the time of their death, and those who do not die during their sleep. So some critics say that, look, over here, tawaffa, the taking of the soul, it doesn't just mean at the time of death, it can mean at the time of sleep as well. And those people are sleeping, they're not fully dead. And the answer that I have to this is that even if I did say that that the taking of the soul is during sleep, which I agree with, then even if I listen to what you're saying, and I do listen to what you're saying, and I agree with you, that Allah does take the souls at the time of sleep, then what I would ask is, why would Allah say in 355, I will take you, and then that means that He will cause Jesus to sleep? It doesn't fit the context. It doesn't. No, what's the reason for Allah causing him to sleep? There's no reason for that, right? Tawaffa multiple times throughout the Quran means to cause to die, right? In this verse, people get tripped up, right? The reality is that all Allah is affirming is that the soul is taken during the time of sleep and at the time of death. Now, the other argument people make is, why does it say death twice? Like, okay, so it says Allah takes the soul at the time of death. So Allah makes you die at when you die. And my response would be is that Allah takes the soul at the time of their death. That's a normal sentence to say, right? It's not Allah is making you die when you die. All Allah is saying is Allah makes you die at the time of your death. Allah takes your soul at the time of your death. Right? That's what the verse is saying. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell me if you want me to make a video on something else. We'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, take care. Peace.